Good morning, Stefanie.
Good morning. Can I get a hot tea, please?
Welcome to Mornings on Main Street for this Thursday, the 9th of May. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. Thanks so much for joining us today. Coming up, we get to hear all about the Strawberry Jam Festival happening this weekend in Woodlawn, Tennessee. This festival is in its second year, and let me tell you, they had a great turnout last year. They're hoping for even more people to come out and enjoy the music this weekend. Coming up, we'll hear from Melissa Eldridge. She is the one behind the Strawberry Jam Festival. It's happening there at her family farm, Eldridge Farms, which also happens to produce some delicious strawberries. So while you're out there at the Strawberry Jam Festival, you can pick up some strawberries to enjoy. But first this morning, let's get a check of our headlines as well as a look at another show produced by Main Street Media of Tennessee. It's At the Zoo, which highlights all the fun happenings at our Nashville Zoo. The periodical cicadas emerging this spring were laid as eggs in 2011. Brood 19 emerged in Middle Tennessee counties then. Adults are about 1 inch to 1.5 inches long and mostly black with reddish orange eyes, legs, and wing veins. They're harmless to both humans and pets as they don't sting or bite. They also do not feed on foliage. However, their egg-laying process may damage young trees, shrubs, and ornamentals. So protect those young and valuable plants. How do you do this? Visit our website, mainstreetmediatn.com, for the answer and to also learn why these cicadas are so loud.
Welcome in, everybody. I'm Devin O'Day. It's time for another edition of What's New at the Zoo with
Jim Bartu.
This gets me tickled every time. We're in a very cool place. This is not a zoo-y place.
This is kind of unique in the zoo world, right? We have this historic home. It was built in 1810. Some people call it the Croft House. Some people call it the Grassmere Historic Home. It goes under several different names, but it's a historic home on property that our guests can tour through. It's a guided tour, so you have to come during certain times, but it's included with zoo admission, and it's a beautiful, beautiful home. The tour itself really kind of gives you a good idea about why the zoo is here, how the zoo became the zoo here on this property, and how it developed.
Before that, it was a yard, basically, an acreage and gardens and a farm, and it just belonged to a family, right?
That's right, yeah. It was two sisters, Margaret.
That's right, guitars and fast cars right here in Music City. This summer, NASCAR is back at the Nashville Superspeedway. Get your tickets now to watch your favorite driver take on the 1.33 miles of concrete chaos. Visit NashvilleSuperspeedway.com to lock in your spot June 28th through the 30th for the Ally 400 race weekend.
The wild horses are coming to Franklin. The Mustang Heritage Spectacular. 4 days of celebrity freestyle, liberty training, trick riding, and extreme Mustang makeover. Plus the shopping. Over 100 vendor spaces with clothing, food, home goods, and things you can't find anywhere else. All that and celebrity signings at a music stage too. June 20th through 23rd at Williamson County Ag Expo Park. Don't miss a moment with a weekend pass. MustangHeritageFoundation.org for tickets.
the beautiful community of Woodlawn, and we are talking about this weekend Strawberry Jam Festival happening. To tell us all about it, we have the coordinator and really the host of this big festival. It is Melissa Eldridge. First off, Melissa, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for this interview.
Oh, you know, it's hard to believe what's behind us is going to be transformed into a festival location here in come Saturday and Sunday. There's this precious little bee that's buzzing around right here. I'm not going to bother it. What can we expect on Saturday and Sunday?
We can expect bees. They're looking to pollinate the strawberries.
Heck yeah. So this is the second Strawberry Jam Festival.
It is.
What was the first year like for you guys?
The first year was a one-day festival, and we had 3 bands that performed last year. But this year, we're having 8 bands that's performing, and they're coming from as far as Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and New Orleans, Georgia, and Alabama. And then we have some favorites this year, local favorites, Tina Brown, who is a native of Clarksville, and then we have Stacy Mitchhart, who is a well-known artist in Nashville.
You know, there's so many things to do in our Middle Tennessee area, and I wanted to highlight this because it is just one of the many wonderful festivals and events that we have going on. This is on your family farm, so you're opening up these hundreds of acres to everyone else.
Right.
How did you decide, or where was that decision made of, you know, I want to do this, I want to host something like this, because this is a pretty big undertaking.
Right, yeah. I ran for city council back in 2020, and our family's always been big in doing civic activities. And so being that we have 300 acres here, and quite a...
That's getting a little close.
Yeah. Quite a bit of it is open farmland, which we operate. It's just nice to be able to highlight the rural areas of Montgomery County.
You were sharing with me, you had 200 people last year. Did that surprise you for the first time for this event?
It did. It did. It surprised me that we did have that many, and it was nice because the feedback that we received was how much everyone enjoyed that coming out here and having that festival. So this year, instead of the one day, we bumped it up to 2 days of celebration. And, you know, I often hear people say that there's nothing to do in Clarksville. There's plenty to do in Clarksville. It's just a matter of what you want to do, but there's always something good to do in Clarksville.
Oh, 100%. And again, the drive is really nice coming out here to Woodlawn. So kind of there on the, out in the county area, the drive is great. It's not that far. For those coming out, do they need to pack food or drinks, or will you have everything
We
here?
will have food vendors here, food trucks and vendors here. And we will be selling beverages. The thing that they need to pack is either a blanket or a lawn chair. And that's it.
That is really it. And yes, of course, being a Strawberry Jam Festival, there will be strawberries and for you to enjoy as well.
Absolutely.
What do you hope this year will be like? What are your hopes for this year's event?
I am hoping that this year will... especially with our entertainers that are coming in from out of town, we're hoping to put Montgomery County on the map as somewhere to be desired to come. We want to continue with the success each year. We want to continue to do this festival and to grow it larger and larger.
Where can people go and grab a ticket?
They can go to Eventbrite website. It is strawberryjam24.eventbrite.com is where you can purchase the tickets. The tickets for a one-day pass is $45, and for the two-day pass is $80.
Okay, but again, you get a great setting. You get to hear some live music, some incredible musicians that will be out here.
Absolutely.
Is it worth it? Is all of the time and the effort into this, is it worth it?
It is. It causes me to be a little anxious around this time, but I enjoy tackling the organization of the event. I start organizing this event. It started back in August of 2023. So I get on it early so we can make sure that it's going to be a success.
Oh, I love it. The Strawberry Jam Festival happening this Saturday and Sunday. Come on out here to the Woodlawn area. What is the address that people need to plug into their GPS?
4575. You plug that in, you're going to see us from the road. You'll see the stage and all the commotion going on around us. So once you see that stage, you'll know that you're in the right place. And we also place road signs out that says live music from Highway 79 to St. Paul Road all the way here. So
Fantastic. Grab that blanket, grab your lawn chairs, and come out and enjoy this beautiful, beautiful setting here in Woodlawn at the Strawberry Jam Festival. Like I said, happening this weekend. Melissa, Eldridge, thank you so much for your time.
thank
We
you
appreciate
so much for the interview.
And thank you for putting this on for all of us.
Yes, thank you.
Come out and enjoy, jam a little bit. Stick with us right here. We'll be right back.
We thrive under the lights. A city of performers. Putting on one heck of a show. Headlining night after night. Welcome to Smashville.
Nashville Sounds Baseball is back in Hit City for the 2024 season. Spend your nights and weekends at the ballpark with weekly giveaways, fireworks shows, throwback deals, live music, and more. Top talent will take the field at First Horizon Park against the AAA Minnesota Twins, Baltimore Orioles, Atlanta Braves, St. Louis Cardinals, Cincinnati Reds, and more. Tickets start at just $10 and are available now at NashvilleSounds.com. We will see you in Hit City.
Sherry's Hope is dedicated to sharing the hope of Christ, protecting the health of our community, and supporting those who are fighting cancer. You can be a champion of hope this season. When you give monthly to Sherry's Hope, you help meet the needs of families in our community as they are battling cancer. Your monthly gift of $10 or more gives hope all year. Together, we can make a difference.
Nearly 2 weeks after Tennessee Governor Bill Lee signed into law a bill allowing teachers to carry concealed handguns on public school grounds, the director of Clarksville Montgomery County Schools said she and the sheriff are in agreement that CMCSS teachers should not be allowed to carry concealed guns on school grounds. Currently, the schools have armed SROs in all schools. Read through some of the discussion on this topic by turning to our website and then going to Main Street Clarksville. Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. It sounds like it's going to be a great time there at the Strawberry Jam Festival. Be sure to snag your ticket on Eventbrite. The farm is 14 miles outside of Clarksville on St. Paul Road there in Woodlawn. While you're there, be sure to grab their fresh, hand-picked strawberries. It is worth it, let me tell you, delicious. Some other events happening in our area. One at Fort Defiance. It is a march to the past. They're doing 19th century living demonstrations there this Saturday. Also, you can catch some precious children up on stage at the Roxy Theater for the SpongeBob SquarePants Youth Edition. That is at 2 o'clock. And then last but certainly not least, you have the Candy Cane Christmas Tree Farm Spring Craft Fair. That is from 10 to 4 on Saturday. It is family friendly. There's so many activities for the kids out at the Candy Cane Christmas Tree Farm where this event is being hosted. Well, as always, thanks so much for joining us here at Mornings on Main Street. Have a fantastic rest of your day. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow.